Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cage Wars 34. My name is Kyle Carroll with my co-host Ed Kinner. We're live, and so right now we have entering the cage is Anthony Kostoff versus Shane.
Anthony Kasdorf. Actually, his wife is actually cornering him. That's his wife right there.
Now, is she a trainer of him?
She actually is. They are both U.S. Army veterans.
Very nice.
His wife is still an active duty GI. Anthony was a combat medic in the United States Army. Started training, I want to say about 4 years ago he started training.
So as the fighters enter the cage right now, it's starting the first cage. This is a 185-pound kickboxing fight between the two warriors. This is Cage Wars 34, ladies and gentlemen.
Shane Willett, another local competitor.
So like we said, this event is sanctioned by the U.S. Muay Thai Association, the first licensed third-body sanctioning party by the state of New York after MMA has become legal in the state of New York. They sanction MMA as well as Muay Thai and kickboxing events across the state of New York, including other states and international.
Yes, all over 30 states?
30 states?
8 different countries, including
Ed, tell us a little bit about USMTA. What separates them from the other sanctioned bodies that are out there that cover the New York State MMA and kickboxing and Muay Thai world?
Well, speaking from personal experience, I am the executive director of the USMTA. I think we pride ourselves in fighter safety. I mean, it's paramount, absolutely paramount. All of our officials are ABC accredited. Most of them are numerous time ABC accredited. It's just, I think we're the strictest, and I like to think that.
I know every event I have been to with the USMTA that's been working them, they have, I know, inspectors in every locker room, every corner, every facet of the sport where they're
these
keep the fighters
safe.
safe.
These fighters don't go to the restroom unless there's an inspector with them. I mean, that's how strict the USMTA is with their regulations.
You know, it's important, I think, to have a strict sanctioning body, especially with a new state with MMA being brand new and being a baby. It's still an infant in the stages of MMA. Because, you know, fighter safety at the amateur level is the #1 priority, and that's something that hasn't been taken as a priority in past.
I mean, prior to September of last year, I mean, it was pretty much the wild, wild west here in New York. I mean, there was no requirements for anything, no medical requirements. The State Athletic Commission did a great job coming in. The executive director, Kim Sumler, did a fantastic job coming in, licensing third parties, making sure their rules and regulations were strict. Got to give them some kudos. They definitely deserve some kudos. I think she put the whole program together in like 40 days.
Which is impressive because, you know, that's not an easy task to accomplish. There's a lot that goes into it. It's very involved. I know as a writer for MyMMAnews.com, I'm always looking for the safety of the fighters. I'm always looking for the new things coming up. They're trying to keep up with Nevada and all these other states. I know New York's very behind just because it's brand new. So there's still a lot of learning to go in the state of New York. And we're looking forward to where this goes in this great state of New York. You know, have one of the greatest venues, MSG, in New York City.
USMTA sanctioned a couple of events there already. So it's so we're gonna get this actually the first bout underway, kickboxing bout. I mean, this sanctioning body does it all. We weren't on the air, and I was explaining the announcer, the ring announcer that was supposed to be here tonight had some, I believe he got into an accident or something. We hope he's all right. So our Northeast director of the USMTA, Tom Kilkenny, actually stepped in to help the promoter out.
And these two gentlemen go right at it. Landing some outside kicks.
Took a good right.
And some heavy shots early.
Look at that. Great action. Oh, Superman punch. He's out. Great job on the ref.
And
he's gonna give him an 8 count.
Kostoff.
Look at that. He's going to give him a standing 8 count. I thought he was out
Anthony
cold.
Kostoff dropped him heavy.
There you go.
And we already have our first TKO of the night.
I told you I was going to be I told you. It went a little quicker than I thought, but
the Chael Sonnen look-alike took a heavy shot to the head, and let me tell you, what an exciting way to start off Cage Wars 34.
They're just waiting for the medical staff to get in there now. Here comes the doctor.
As we mentioned with the sanctioning body, there's doctors, there's EMT, there's ambulance on standby, so every fighter's safety is number one priority. So we didn't get much action, so that was real quick into the fight.
I don't even know what the time was on that.
They opened up with kicks, leg kicks to each other, and before you know it, it looked like a Superman punch. I might be wrong, but it was something similar to that.
He hit him with a Superman punch. It definitely knocked him, and I think Kasdorf tried to regain his composure, and he got hit with another right, I believe it was. It was quick.
It was a quick one. He didn't have much time to react, and he's paying dearly for that. The veteran of the United States military, unfortunately, took a quick blow to the head, and it looks like he's standing up.
Yeah, he's good. Anthony's a beast. I've trained with him. The kid can take a beating. He really can.
As the crowd gives him a cheer for standing up on the stool.
I know he had a hard weight cut. This ended up being a catch weight bout. You kind of feel bad it ended that quickly for him, but it's
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the name of the game. You go in there for a reason. Just like in the rules meeting, Alexius Finis, the head official of the evening, said, "Don't leave it to the judges." And let me tell you,
yeah, these guys got a really good. They got a 35-minute rule meeting this evening.
Yeah.
The senior official told them, protect yourself at all time. You don't want it to go to the judges. Finish your fight, and that's exactly what Shane Ouellette did this evening. Was he finished his fight very quickly.
So as we're waiting for the official announcement of the fight, we have some more. Next fight's going to be Will Gooch and Justin Brissetti. That's a 165 pound, excuse me.
Man, I don't know. I'm not going to try. After what we just saw, I'm not going to try to forecast, any of these bouts because
it's unpredictable. And that's one of the best things about MMA. And kickboxing. It's
about combat sports in general. I mean, that was phenomenal. It was a quick bout too.